Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This week I'm doing a little voiceover because this plan with me ended up being almost an hour long and it was crazy. So let's do this. Okay, I sped it up to 300%. I just showed you how my week turned out and now I'm putting down my kit for this coming week. It is the Love the Gnome You're With kit from my shop. So the first thing I'm doing here is putting down some foiled date dots, and they are in silver pixie dust. And funny story, this is the second time I've done this voiceover because something happened with my Premiere Pro and it did not save. So I am redoing it again. Fun times. Again, I have sped this up to 300%. So at some points it could move kind of fast, but you'll notice really not that fast considering it's at 300%. So right now I'm laying down these date covers, and under the date covers I am putting silver pixie dust foiled scallop headers because we all know how much I love scallops. Anybody who's watched a plan with me or has visited my shop or even has a sticker sheet of mine, you know that I love me some scallops. So as I'm laying these down, I'll say, how was your week? Did you do anything for Valentine's Day? My husband and I have been together 28 years now. We've been married for, oh my gosh, since 1999, however long that is. 30 to 24 years, something like that. And we don't celebrate Valentine's anymore. I'm like, you know what? We don't need to spend $80 on flowers for me to know you love me. So it's just not necessary. I call it the young people holiday because, yeah. All right, I'm pulling this up because it was a little crooked, so we're now going to lay it back down. You're going to see that theme a lot in this video. I think that's one of the reasons it ended up being so long because I did do a lot of pulling up stickers for some reason. So right now I start to lay down my corners, but I realize that I need to put my bottom washi strips down first. So now I'm doing that. And then I'm going to put the corners down. That one that I just laid down is a glittered, a red glitter foiled corner. And that one was from the journaling kit. And I'm kicking myself now because I see I had a lot of paint smears left there and I'm not quite sure why I didn't use very many of them. But anyway. Now I'm deciding if I want to lay down deco stickers or a quote sticker first, and I do believe I go for the deco. Yep, there we go. Roses. And now I'm going to try to decide if I can lay that quote sticker down, which again is foiled in red glitter. And that sticker is on our new clear matte paper, which is not available for purchase as a foiled sticker yet. It's only for my regular clear matte stickers because I have not quite figured out the temperature for foiling yet, because when I show the sticker, you're going to see, if you look on the edges there, and I think I even pointed out, they are over foiling a little bit. Like there should not be foil on the edges there. So it's definitely too hot, so I need to fiddle with it some more. But anyway, so I lay that down, and next I am going to figure out what I want to do with my full boxes. I never do them on Saturday and Sunday, so it's only Monday through Friday because Saturday and Sunday are too short for those days. It would take up the whole day. I fully work on the weekends because my husband works on the weekends. So I tend to take my days off on Thursday or Friday and then work Saturday and Sunday, or at least half the day on Saturday and then all the day on Sunday. Yeah, so I wish that Saturday and Sunday were full days, but they're not. All right, now I'm picking that sticker back up because I put it up just a little too high because I wanted it right in the middle there. You saw I was counting. Now I'm going to pull up my ruler because I want the other sticker to be in the same place. And then, oh, look at that. I put it on the wrong damn day. So now I'm going to pull that back up and move it over a day where it was supposed to be. There we go. Now I'm going to lay the one last one, and then I'm going to talk about how I'm not super happy with the staggering of them, but I'm making it work because I try not to put them in the same place because you'll see in the middle of my planner it's squishy, and in the corners it's really hard and it doesn't squish because of all the ripped corners. And you'll see that it's already getting super thick even though it's been 7 weeks. And I had to fold some of those pages and tuck them underneath. Otherwise, I couldn't write on the left-hand side. Yeah. So now I'm writing what I did for that day. It looks like my son had some therapy, so I'm writing that down. Really need to do a new custom tiny text for that. And then I'm babbling about something. I don't know what. I think I'm counting headers there. And now I'm writing, I needed to do a quote for a glass appointment because our windshield got a huge crack in it. And yeah, so I did that. I also look like I cut some stickers. I don't believe I ended up using that one because I ran out of space, but that's okay. I ended up using it on a different day. Now I can see I'm putting down a film sticker because I filmed last week's plan with me that day. And now I'm going to lay down a cute little heart divider, and then I'm going to start laying down the other stickers. I have noticed if I write on them before I lay them down, it's so much easier and the writing's at least a little bit neater. Trying to get under my camera but not be in the frame is a little difficult. So it's definitely easier to write. That is a super cute film a plan with me video sticker from Mr&Mrs. Mint. I love it. It's adorable. It's a little bunny filming her little plan with me. Then I determined that there's not enough room to put another box there. So I just throw a couple of those little Valentine deco stickers from that sheet from Honeybee. Yeah, and then that's it for Monday. So now on Tuesday, looks like I'm getting ready to write down all the things that I did, and I'm going to use those boxes and some custom tiny text, because why write when you can use a super cute black shatter foiled tiny text, which is my favorite color for tiny text, and I do pretty much all of them that color. And now I'm looking for, oh, yep, I edited and uploaded last week's plan with me to YouTube. So I am using a sticker for that, several stickers from that. And that is from my YouTube creator sheet, which is in the shop. Now I'm going to lay that down. And as soon as I lay it down, I realize I'm a dumbass because that is cousin size and I am not using a cousin planner. I pulled the wrong one. So instead of wasting it, I'm just going to go ahead and center that on there. And that is when I realized that, man, I kind of like how that looks. But then I realized that if I print myself cousin kits, the date covers won't be right because they need to be wide. So yeah, so then I opt to not do that. So now I'm going to go ahead and put in these other stickers, and then I'm going to put a divider down there. Yay, and I'm on to Wednesday. Okay, what did we do on Wednesday? Let's take a look. Oh, yep, that was my glass appointment. I had to have 2 separate guys out, one to change the glass and one to do the calibration of the camera that was on my glass for the lane assist and all of that stuff. So he did that, and the whole thing only took a couple hours. It didn't cost me a penny because down here in Florida, your insurance companies are required to replace glass with no deductible because it's not safe down here in the heat. So now I'm doing I paid my bills. So I am looking for all of my bill stickers. I ended up having to pull out a completely different tiny textbook because I was out of electric. In the turquoise book, which is the stickers I use the most often, like that's the book I go for first, and then if I don't see what I need in there, I go for the other books. So I'm pulling out an electric, a credit card sticker because I had 2 credit cards that day. I do end up cutting that credit card sticker in half because it was too long. So I had to stack it because, again, it was cousin size instead of normal size. All right, so we're just putting that back. And then I believe the last one I paid is my car insurance. So I'm looking for that one. And I struggled a little bit getting that one off the page. Didn't want to come off for some reason. I think I might have cut through a hair too deep on that one. Clear paper is super finicky, like even one hair too deep and it doesn't want to come off, but one hair too narrow or too, not as deep and it doesn't seem to want to cut through. So very finicky. But anyway, so laying down the bills that I paid, and then I believe I'm going to use a divider. Yep, I am. That one is a super cute little truck and camper. Then I sent some 504 paperwork into school because we have to redo my son's 504 because he hasn't had it done since 2nd grade, and he's now in 6th grade, so very different. Went ahead and picked up some scripts at Target, so then I'm putting that away, and that's it for Wednesday. Now on Thursday, I pause for a second because I go to pull a full box, and there it is. It just magically appears. And that full box, I'm going to write in it and talk about the fact that I spent 2.5 hours in a virtual queue online on Thursday to get a spot for the annual pass holder preview of Tron. It did take a while, but I was able to secure the thing. So we will be riding that on March 9th. I'm super excited about that. We had missed out on the Guardians of the Galaxy one last May. It had filled up before we even got the email. And I literally just wrote it for the first time yesterday. Me and my son, he was off school yesterday, so we went over to Epcot. I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning so that I could snag us a virtual queue for the day, and we went over, and I think we finally ran it around 2 o'clock. We wrote it around 2. All right, so anyway, so now I'm putting down that I took the boys for haircuts because my son, especially, his hair grows like weeds, and if you do not get him a haircut every 6 weeks, he looks like a homeless ragamuffin. So, all right, right there, I just used a paint smear to make a little divider because the space wasn't wide enough for my normal dividers. So now I'm putting down that I had to do the custom tiny text listing along with a little divider, and then I realized that I'm going to move that down and center it a little bit more, so, and then do another paint smear divider coming from the opposite side. And this time I'm smart and I cut it with my metal washi card there. And then I move on to Friday. I believe I'm going to use another full box for Friday because we did go to Epcot. It was the last weekend of the art festival, and that usually is one of our favorites. Was not as thrilled this time with the food selections, and it was so crowded, y'all. I think because it was the last weekend and it was also President's Day weekend, which tends to be busy. We literally ate at like 2 or 3 booths and then we just left. We didn't even go all the way into the countries. The booths that we did were in the front half of the park, because it was literally like Christmas crowded. It was wall to wall people, and none of us were having fun. So we just ate at a couple booths. None of us were even full because the portions on the booths for the festivals are very small, and we shared them. So we ended up stopping at McDonald's on the way home. Crazy. All right, so then I put up a sticker that says Custom Tiny Text Weekend, and then I lay that down and realized that it is not as centered as I was like, so I pull it back up, and I don't remember what I'm putting on here. Oh, yes, I meal planned. I did my grocery list. Now I'm moving that up because it was too low. And then I actually grocery shop on Saturday, but I end up putting it on Friday. Because I didn't have room on Saturday, and it kind of went with meal plan and grocery shopping. And, you know, Saturday and Sunday, again, they're very small days there. It's not critical to me because I'm doing memory planning, and the majority of my planning happens on my daily spreads. And then I just kind of, you know, pick out the highlights of the day to put in my memory spread here. Now I'm putting down my Manjaro Day sticker, which is on clear matte paper, and I'm going to show you very shortly that the only pens that write on that kind of paper is, well, I think ink, like ballpoint works, and then that one right there is a, let me see here, I think I'm going to show it. It is a Pilot permanent pen. I actually had that for writing on vinyl stickers, but it works really good on clear matte. And I actually like it on any sticker because it's a very dark black, and I love very dark black. But it looks like this week I'm mostly using that gray one right there, which is a Pilot Razor Point. Again, another felt tip pen because those are my favorites. And Saturday was Miss Ashley Ann Laz's birthday, so I am putting that down. In case you haven't heard yet, she is opening her shop back up. It's going to be called Sugarmint now. and I'm super excited because I miss her graphics. She's such an amazing person and an amazing artist, so yay. All right, also on Saturday, I cut stickers and I put a divider down. And then on Sunday, I'm going to use that because I cut stickers. I sorted my stickers by foil color. I do that to make cutting the foil much easier. And then I foiled them, and then I actually started packing them. I did the majority of the packing on Monday, but I did start them Sunday night. And I know for a fact that I'm almost done here, so before it's done, I'm going to say really quickly, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing if you're not subscribed. So now I am going to go ahead and lay down these foiled checklist stickers. There are some that come with the kit that the colors match the kit, but this week I decided to go ahead and use these silver pixie dust foiled ones because who doesn't love extra foil on their planner? And why write a check mark when you could use a pretty foiled one? So I'm just going to finish laying all of those down, which I am almost done. So again, I'm going to say again, thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. Oh, really quickly, I'm talking about how many stickers I have left over. Like, I could have almost used this kit twice. Okay, now it's done. Have a great week, y'all.